It seems I'll be saved. But this is too...
よかった。この分なら死ぬことはなさそうですね、マスター。
I do prefer when I not die. I hear Saber's voice by my ear. It's really close by.
いや、それは助かるけど。俺の体、一体。
That's great and all, but can you please move back a little? Trying to finish, I'm assailed by dizziness. Then, my body is enclosed by soft arms. This is nice. Oh, this is very nice.
セイバ
ー。いいえ、私には分かりました。傷が癒されるのは当然です。
Can you explain then? I can't stay conscious. It's because I produce too much magical energy. My tired mind wants to sleep right now. How strong is she? Saber wraps her arms around me and holds me tight. I'm sorry I'm getting blood all over you. I mean...
やっと気づいた。シロは私の鞘だったのですね。
Oh. Does she mean literally? That he has, I keep forgetting the fucking name of the goddamn sheath. The sheath of Excalibur. Which oh my god. Fuck off. It heals all mortal wounds. Yeah, there you go. Duh. She says so in a deep seeping voice. The feeling is so comfortable that my remaining consciousness fades away. I'm glad to be saved and I let my body sleep. The question is, how do you get it? But before that, I complained to myself that it would have been more perfect if our positions were reversed. Yeah, I wish she had been bloody and bleeding out and holding me, and I was holding her. No. I prefer this way. That's just me. Whatever. You're the hero. Be happy. I don't know. If I'm in Shiro's position, I wouldn't want to see her hurt. So I'd rather be me being hurt than her? What do I know? At the end, I see that red hill once more. A red memory. I dive deeper into her memory and realize that this is the last time. These are the memories of a night which I have seen many times before. After becoming king and becoming the will of the country by killing her own will, her days were filled with neglect even from her trusted knights. Every time she won a battle, Artoria was made to wish for a battle she did not wish for. She continued to hide her sex, surrounded by suspicion. What awaited this isolated girl was a rebellion by one of her relatives. You mean her child? A young knight took over the country while the king was on an expedition. The man's name was Mordred. That knight, who was son of Morgan, the sister of the king of knights, was actually the son of the king of knights. Wow, that got confusing right there, the wording, but yeah. Her son. To start at the end, Artoria could not have children as a woman. But Mordred certainly inherited the blood of Artoria. Happened some way. Artoria's older sister Morgan, I'm not sure how far she went, but she despised Artoria for becoming king even though Artoria was younger than her. Mordred was created as her other self. He served the king as a knight with an unknown father, waited for his chance to take over the throne, and finally organized a revolt. Piece of shit. This was the battle later known as the Battle of Camelon, the final battle of King Arthur. King Arthur discovered Mordred's betrayal of her expedition and returned to her homeland with retired troops to invade her own territory. She slashed away knights that used to serve her. She attacked the land she once protected. See, that's the fucked up thing about revolts and civil wars and shit, because you have to kill your own people. The few knights that stayed with her died off, and the only ones standing in the end were her and Mordred. Their personal combat ended with the king's victory, but she did not emerge unscathed. Mortal wound. Mordred was bound by a strong curse, so he still swung his sword even after his death and left a fatal wound on the king. That is the end of this battle. The last of her, the one called the King of Knights. It must have been painful. Come to think of it, none of her battles were painless. Every one of her 12 battles were severe, and this just happened to be the greatest wound appropriate for her end. She returned to her territory and destroyed her own army. She punished the king, the knights who used to serve her, and the knights following her all died. And in the end, she had killed her own son, even if he was her son only in name. I cannot tell what went through her mind, but I have to wish. The lone king who tried to be a king until her last moments. I wish that her last dream might be a normal dream, one that a girl called Artoria might wish for. Somehow I doubt it was, because this story is kind of depressing at the same time. I opened my eyes. I don't know when I got back, but I'm in my room laying on my futon.
ああ、気がついたのですね、シロ。
Thank you.
セイバー、俺はどうして？
あれから今まで眠っていたのです。体の方はほぼ完治していますから、心配には及びません。
It's the 20th. It's been 5 days?
そうか。それはいいけど。
What about Saber? She used Excalibur. She may not even have enough magical energy to heal herself.
セイバー、ずっと俺の手当てを。
She looks fine to me. If I had to
手当て
guess.
と言っても、汗を拭く程度です。私はリンのように、人の傷を見ることはできませんから。
I mean, it's better than nothing, so don't feel too bad.
バカ、そんなことしなくていいんだ。今は俺よりセイバーの方が辛いだろう。
そのようなことはありません。シロに比べれば、私は軽傷です。
Yeah, Shiro, you had your arm almost disconnected.
しかし、今のは聞き捨てなりませんね。いくら傷が塞がったと言っても、シロは死んでもおかしくない傷だったのです。
Yeah.
今は自分の体を案じてください。
Yes, please worry about that wound. Saying so, Saber reaches for the wash bowl beside her. There's a cold towel in there. After squeezing the water out, she wipes my sweating body. I'm really embarrassed. Why?
シロ、傷が痛むのですか？また熱が出てきたようですが。
Hey, I mean, there's a lot worse ways to spend your Valentine's evening than, getting your body wiped down with sweat because you've just got your arms separated. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty shitty way to spend it.
熱なんか出てない。いや、そうじゃなくて。いいからセイバーも休んでくれ。今は元気かもしれないけど、エクスカリバーを使ったんだ。セイバーの方こそ休んでなくちゃダメじゃないか。
Nah, she'll
そ
probably
ん
be
なんじゃ
fine.
また倒れちまうだろ
I assume with the whole magical circuit thing, she just regenerates magic now. I mean, that's how it should work, right?
まあ、それはそうなのですが、
I mean,
今は私の方が元気ですから、マスターの傷が癒えるまで、私が守るのは当然でしょう。
okay, I could also be just misunderstanding it.
う。それはもっともな話だよな。
Crap. I can't object if she says so with that kind of expression.
分かったよ。俺もしっかりと休むから、セイバーもちゃんと休んでくれ。セイバーが休んでくれないと、俺も落ち着いて眠れない。
それはそうですね。私とて睡眠を取らねばならぬ身ですから。
Saber nods, squeezes the cloth, and puts it on the side of the wash bowl. So I let Saber take care of me and suppress my embarrassment.
それでは、私も先に休ませていただきます。御身、くれぐれもお大事に。シロ。
Anytime.
ああ。
おやすみなさい。言いそびれましたが、礼を言いますシロ。あなたが助かって、本当によかった。
I'm glad you're okay as well. Saber says it is smiling in the moonlight. Did it look ephemeral because of the weak moonlight? The sliding door is shut before I can find out. I don't know if I'm happy or lonely now that Saber's gone. I did want her to stay by my side, but that would be a burden on Saber. And if we stay like that, I'll just be like that night. And you act like that was a bad night. I shake off the image in my head. Stop being so damn awkward. Too many things happened today. It was only a day, but it felt like a week. The date with Saber was more troublesome than fun. We ended up having an argument and I left Saber alone. And we got to see the fucking king, the king, show up. Oh. God damn, I want to give him a high five. No, I have to rest for now. I can think later. There's not only Gilgamesh, but Lancer as well in his unknown master. Oh yeah, Lancer can just shove his fucking gay bulg up his ass. He's nothing compared to Gilgamesh. Fuck it. Look, if we could just kill a god and kill Gilgamesh, no one stands a chance. Yeah, whatever. Lancer's a joke compared to him. I like Lancer, he's funny. But he just has no shot in hell. We can't win unless we start over in our best conditions. It happened a few hours ago. She said something about me being her sheath. I was badly injured and about to fall asleep, so I couldn't ask her why. I can't fall asleep. Saber's dream, her resolute face in front of death, and her face when she nursed me overlap each other. Good night. The frailness of her smile won't get out of my head. The smile that never showed up on that girl in my dream. She says that it makes her happier when I smile. It's vexing. Why is it vexing instead of saddening? I don't know why I'm annoyed to the point of anger. I smack the futon. I'm about to rage around because of this unknown irritation. Saber, I'm coming in there.
シロ、体の具合が悪いのですか?
No, I need you to be with me. I hear a worried voice from the other side of the sliding screen. I was out of breath, so it must have sounded like I tossed around because of pain.
いや、大丈夫。それよりも、まだセイバーは起きてるのか?
Yeah, it's been 2 minutes.
はい。ですが、本当にシロの方はよろしいのですか?
Yes, please.
まだ苦しいのでしたら、そちらに行
Give
きま
me
す
the
が。
option. Give me an option. No, it's better if I go over there. No, that's bad. Either one, Shiro. Something I've kept in myself would overflow if I see Saber right now.
セイバー、少しだけ話いいか?
It's a lot less awkward if we talk face to face, but whatever.
はい。このままでよろしければ。
We start talking through the sliding screen. Maybe it's because I can't see her, but I recall the smile I last saw on her. Saber was smiling happily. My frustration increases instead of calming down. I don't know why my body is heating up. But I need to talk to Saber. I have to say that it's wrong. I don't know what's really right, but I have to tell her that I'm not wrong about this. My tongue and throat tremble. I can't turn back once I say this. I fully acknowledge it and give me an
もう
option.
いい。いいから。お前は自分のために笑わないと。
Give me a goddamn option so he doesn't put his foot in his mouth. I'm pushed by an unknown impulse and say
シ
this.
ロ、そんな。
She doesn't even need to ask. I'll keep repeating myself until you realize it.
セイバー、もう十分なんじゃないのか。お前は頑張ったんだろう。一人で戦い抜いたんだろう。なら、セイバーが幸せにならないなんて嘘だ。お前は立派に誓いを果たした。なら、このままアルトリアに戻ってもいいはずだ。
何を言うかと思えば。
ああ、ずっと言い続ける。そんなの惚れちまったんだから仕方ないだろう。だからセイバーは、いや、お前はアルトリアに。
That's sweet and all, but I'm gonna speak if I was Saber in this position. Fuck off, because I give up my entire life for it. I'm not one to just give up. Like, it's never enough. There's no like point where you can say, oh, this is enough. It's I win or I lose. There's no in between. There's no giving up. There's no saying I did enough. I go until I can't go anymore. That's just my kind of person. I'm just extremely competitive. I'm extremely persevering. And that's just what I do. So this whole, you can go back. No, I couldn't. I physically couldn't. And I'd imagine Saber has it. Probably not the exact same mindset, let's be honest. Since I don't know. I just don't see her as that kind of person. But I would just tell him, like, no, I can't go back. I am only the king of England. Like, that is who I am. I suppress my sudden fury. I mean, that's what I would say, personally. It's about to burst out. Saber only needs to say one thing before that.
シロ、私を困らせないでほしい。そのようなことを言われても、私は。
Her answer doesn't change. My heart aches at her determination. Good going, girl.
シロは私の過去を知って私の中に何度も入ってきた。私の答えなどあなたは知っているはずなのに、どうしてそこまで私に構うのです。
Because I love you.
私がどれほどの罪を重ねてきたのか、あなたは見てきたはずなのに。
It wasn't that bad. I've seen worse. Slaughters thousands of people. It's fine. Yeah, I did. She sacrificed many people in the name of the king and killed many enemies. I mean, it was pretty noble. I'm not gonna lie. You tried your best to minimize damages, of course. I say that lying, of course, and I mean, I don't know that. But you had to. It's not like you could just say, no, pacifist over here. I'm not gonna kill anyone in a war. You're gonna get slaughtered. I don't intend to ignore that or pretend it didn't happen. But still, even knowing that, I want the girl named Artoria to become happy.
それがどうした？この感情が何かは知らない。俺はただセイバーをこのままにしておけないだけだ。
Obsession isn't how that's called, but love.
セイバーは笑ってくれ。俺はもっとずっとセイバーと一緒にいたい。
Again, this is a lot better if you just do this in person. A childlike, unilateral confession. Within the silence, I wait for her answer. What is Saber doing on the other side of the sliding screen? Are my words reaching her? Jumping out a window.
私の答えは変わりません。王の誓いは破れない。ふさわしくなかったとはいえ、私は王として国を任せられた。その責務を果たせなかったというのに、そんな自由は許されない。
I'd have a different excuse personally, but yeah, I'd basically say the same thing. I can't hold myself back any longer because her voice sounds so sad. It is sad because she understands the position she is in. You can't just give up on something that you've pledged your entire life on. You've given an oath to become, not even an oath, you've literally given your life to that. You've altered your life to become king and forfeit your person. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I don't want to hear the lonely oath to be the king instead of her words as Artoria. I already know that. I didn't become this vexed to hear those screams. I kick my futon. In front of me is the sliding screen that's separating our rooms.
シロ、
The sound of the sliding screen feels distant. What? My mind blanks out. Please don't start beating her, because that really wouldn't be good. Why was I so angry? Why was I so sad? Her eyes shake as if about to cry. Is he beating her? Her gorgeous neck and slender shoulder. Okay, no, he's not. Okay. Good. Her golden hair reflects the moonlight, just like when we first met. I'm embracing her when I notice. I embrace her so hard that I could break her, so she doesn't resist. It's different from that night. Yeah, Tozak is not here. I didn't feel like this back then. What a ridiculous story. I wanted to become a superhero, but I never fell in love with anyone, nor was I ever unwilling to let go of anyone.
Saber.
Oh, hello. It feels like if she'd disappear if I don't keep holding her. I don't know how long I've held her, but I finally figure out that she won't disappear and loosen up.
シロ、突然に何を。これは一体どういうことですか。こんなことをされても、私は。
Shiro, say you don't care. She moves slightly in my arms. Her lips tremble and try to say something, but I close them with a soft touch. As it fades to black, thank you. Her body is slightly trembling. Please, I don't want to read this. No, I'd rather not. I'm staring at Saber, but I'm not seeing anything. It's in its place, my lips feel Saber's kindness. Our lips part. Saber's hand on my chest pushes us apart a bit. Really?
シロ、今の口づけは。
Only the beginning. Does she want to say it's a mistake? She looks up at my face about to cry.
間違いなんかじゃない。何度だって言うぞ。セイバーが好きで、このまま話すことなんてできない。 それが嫌なら言ってくれ。
I think she was trying to.
俺とはマスターとサーバントの関係に過ぎないと断言して否定してくれていい。
Oh, what?
卑怯な、そのようなことを口にしろというのですか、あなたは。
ああ、セイバーがはっきり言わない限りもう我慢しないからな。
That's one way to put it.
セイバーが拒まないんなら俺はやりたいようにやるだけだ。
Oh, his phrasing just so awkward. Even if if it would make her temporarily forget about her determination to be the king. A long silence. I keep holding her and feel her softness. I'm gonna fuck the king. She's still tense, not wanting to be embraced. All we hear are breathing, our breaths, and the beatings of our hearts. How many times do our hearts beat? I don't know. Saber slightly puts more power into the hand on my chest. No.
あなたの気持ちには応えられない。あなたがその正しさを変えられないように。できるのは、せめて許されるとしたら。
Her pause aches my heart. She bites her lips, trembles, and says this as if to make a confession that this night is unforgivable. But still, her unresisting body and her wavering eyes tell me that. Only this one night. She wants to stay like this until the night
セイ
ends.
バー、俺は
I raise my hand and embrace her again, but
工具を使いましたから。白から力をもらわないと私は戦えません。
that's convenient. Her quiet voice stops me. I can't say anything. That reason is her best absolution and her biggest, modest wish.
ああ、そうだったな。けどちゃんと動いてるのか、あれ。
We could call Tosaka in here and make it just like that one night.
はい。今でも白からの供給は続いています。
Damn. Calm down there.
ですから回復するためには
Be close to each other like this. That's the limit. This is the distance between us, a girl bound by her oath and myself who cannot destroy her oath. Saber moves within my arms. My arms panic at her warmth. I'm painfully aware of her softness and slenderness. I'm ashamed for panicking. Didn't Tosaka say that the more skin showing, the better? Come on, you're neglecting your training, Shiro. Saber's cheeks are red as well, and she looks
ですの
embarrassed.
で白、今晩は共にあなたと眠らせてください。剣と鞘は共にあればその力を取り戻しやすい。それにあの儀式と同じようにより心身を近づければ。
Do it. Do it. I nod back. Happiness overwhelms my embarrassment. I'm going to be with Saber until morning. We can't touch each other anymore, but we can still be close using our hearts. We can't. Who says you can? She didn't say you can't.
よかった。では白、今夜は私が支度をしますので先に部屋に戻っていただけませんか。
Saber stands. I'm reluctant to let her go, but I can't be like this forever. I head to the sliding screen. I turn back to look at Saber as I close the screen. It feels like I'm doing something impure, so I quickly close it. For some reason, I said Japanese style, and the futon is like, wait, what? I'm going to be sleeping together with Saber, so the thought of it causes me to dance inside my head. This is to help Saber, and also to grant her small wish. I can put quotes around help. That's what I'd be thinking. I'm doing this to help her. Saber may be able to smile someday if we pile up such small wishes. But the battle is nearing its end. Will we have enough time?
失礼します。
The screen opens. I shake the depressing thought from my mind and welcome Saber. I turn around and see absolutely nothing. Oh, okay. I quietly swallow my breath. Her white figure shows up in the darkness. With that, my agitation disappears. It's probably because she's too beautiful. My agitated mind comes to its senses and clears up.
おかしいでしょうか、この格好は。
No. You look really good in it.
いや、そんなことない。ただ眩しくて困ったんだ、きっと。
All I'm asking is where'd you get it? I murmur strange things, such as how troubling it is for a girl to be too beautiful. Saber wouldn't understand what I mean, but my mind will move unless I say this.
そちらに行ってもよろしいですか、シロ。
You don't have to ask.
ああ。
I noticed for the first time how her small toes look beautiful. I'm so glad I actually read that correctly. As Saber makes her way over, I drew back and spread the futon. I realized I need another pillow, but it's too late now. Saber and I are sitting by the futon side by side. There's only one room and one futon, but Saber's with me. I have no dirty thoughts. Yeah, okay. But my face is burning. I can't even sneak a glance at Saber. I am a pure Christian mind over here. Nothing is going on back here. Nothing at all.
お先にどうぞ、シロ。
I wasn't looking at her at all. I was only looking at her toes.
いや、セイバーこそ先に。
Goddamn, Shiro. Now we'll make no progress like this. I slip under the futon and then make space for Saber. I try to give the pillow to her, but she quietly pushes it back towards me. How about you,
これはシロに。私はその腕を枕にさせてください。
Any day, any day. She murmurs such a thing. Saber is in my arms and is surprisingly calm. I'm not hugging her, but rather she is settled in there. Sword and sheath. I recall Saber's words. Saber is about to fall asleep using my arm as her pillow, and she looks like a beautiful sword in its sheath. Her warmth and her faint smell calms me down instead of exciting me. Okay, buddy. Saber holds out her hand. I take her hand under the futon and clasp it. We quietly fall asleep. Holding hand? That's weird. But before that,
セイバ
I call out to the girl laying beside me. I want to ask her in the end, to hear her reply to
感
my
じますか、
question.
シロ。これなら朝までには魔力の補充ができる。これで明日からあなたのサーバントとして戦います。
ー、セイバ
今はそれだけです、シロ。私の役割はあなたの身を守りきり、聖杯を手にすることだけです。
ー。それは
そうでしょう、シロ。この戦いを終わらせるために戦うと決めたのだから。
That's something I cannot argue against. If I want to do something about our problem, I have to end this war beforehand. First of all, I can't protect Saber unless we defeat the man who's after Saber. But, do we have a way to defeat that king of heroes? You're just king. That's all he is. King. Just of everything. King. We grow quiet and stare at the darkness. How long were we like that? My tired body wants to take a rest and my eyes start to close. But our clasped hands are warm.
セイバ
はい。考えるのは明日にしましょう、シロ。明日になれば良い案が浮かぶかもしれませんし。それに
I would like to sleep like this for now. She says so while gently clasping my
ー。
hand.
そうだな。俺もそうしたかった。
I don't know, holding hands while sleeping, that's a little weird. At least for me.
ええ。おやすみなさい、シロ。目を覚ましたらまたいつもの私たちに戻りましょう。
Hell no. I close my eyes with her close to me. My last vision of Saber sees her smiling warmly. I don't care if that's just for this night. Right now her hand is warm. That is more than enough for me right now as I fall into a comfortable sleep. We approach the end of the battle. I cannot know, without knowing if we would be able to keep our hands connected even after everything is over. Oh, that's a fucking ominous thing to say. Fucking Ooh, Utopia. When I wake up, the sun is already up. The room is dim. I feel like it's still last night and shake my head violently.
外は曇りか。道理で目が覚めないはずだ。
I didn't wake up because I had a really nice sleep. It seems my sleep-driven deprived body caught up on sleep, taking advantage of the darkness of the room. It seems it's already past 1 o'clock. Fuck. Oversleeping this much can't just be called sleeping in.
Saber, 起きてるか?
There's no answer. Saber sleeping next to me, slightly curled. I wake up when I'm not sleepy anymore, but Saber has to recover magical energy. Considering how long she slept before it, she probably won't wake up until dinner. At least her friend didn't walk in. I leave the room trying not to wake Saber up. There's no need to wake her up right now. The contest begins at night. I don't think Lancer or Gilgamesh will appear during the day. So shouldn't you be next to her like constantly to build up that magical energy? Whatever. So I had to come up with a plan. Putting Lancer aside, Gilgamesh will certainly come again tonight. I don't even need to think about it considering his personality and murderous intent he showed last night. But what should I do? He has an infinite supply of noble phantasms, and one of them even exceeds Saber's Excalibur. Berserker was a difficult enemy to defeat, but we still could fight him even though we were inferior. But we could look for a chance for a comeback even when he was pushing us. But he's different. It won't even be a fight right now. If he uses that noble phantasm called Aya, we will all die.
手を考えないと。日没まで時間がない。
There's no solution if I think on my own. If Saber, Tosok, and I can't think of a plan,
教
then
会。監督役であるあいつなら、何か。
the fuck he's gonna help with? He might know a way to overcome the situation. King of Heroes Gilgamesh, Kotomine Kyrie, said that he would find some measure against that survivor of the last Holy Grail War. We can't find a countermeasure, but that priest might have already come up with a plan. Yeah, pray to God. That's your plan. I go up to the hill. Why do you go alone? The sky is filled with gray clouds. Are you stupid? Oh my god. Well, this isn't fucking ominous. The church is the only thing on top of the hill. There's no one in sight, not even the sound of birds. Is it because of the dark sky? It looks more ominous than holy. Metaphorically, it feels like a gallows. Going up a long hill through a large courtyard, persecuted before God. Prosecuted by God, and falling to hell.
なんだ。例え話になってないな。
From the beginning, a church is a place where people die. Wow, that is a really dark way of looking at it. A hospital is a place where they try to prolong life, but at the same time is also a place where people face death. Jesus Christ. Yeah, bright, cheery attitude, Jiro. A church is the same. In those terms, no place has more death than here. I'd argue a funeral home or a crematorium, to be honest. The wind is cold. Fastening my collar, I go up the stairs to the church. Or maybe a graveyard? I don't know. You're just weird, Jiro. Why? Why do you insist on going alone?
琴峰、話があってきた。
I enter the chapel. You should probably say Mr. Priest. There's no one in here, either.
琴峰
Is he in the back again? Walking between the chairs, I walk to the altar. A dry sound echoes through the chapel. It must be designed for echoes as one person, and footsteps fill that room.
琴峰、いないのか。
I call out in a soft voice. It's certainly strange. I should be calling out in a loud voice if I'm calling for someone. I know he's somewhere in the back, so I should be calling out in a loud voice. But I advance keeping my voice quiet, my footsteps quiet, and suppressing my presence. Is it because the chapel is so magnificent? I feel like as soon as I reveal my presence, something will surround me and cut my head off for disgracing God or something. I don't like this. I pass through the chapel and go into the
確か
courtyard.
琴峰の部屋は。
I don't like this. I advance with quiet footsteps. Give me an option to leave. The church is complicated and I don't know where Kotomina's room is. My memory is vague, so I know I won't be able to get there. That's what I thought. Something. I control my breathing. My throat is dry and it's hard to breathe. Why? Even though the hallway is cool, sweat forms on my brow. I stop calling out and examine the surroundings with all my senses. Leave. Leave. Do I have such... I don't know why. While I'm walking silently, why are my hearts beating so fast? Why? An ominous feeling in this place. The same words repeat in my head. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Holy shit! I am putting out... There is an input in this game. I'm saying that. Leave! Kotamene isn't here, so you don't have anything to be here. Go home since you're by yourself. Your decision is a mistake. Your actions are a mistake. You are a fucking mistake. Your chill is a mistake. Go back, go back. Go back. This isn't bad. There's nothing bad here. There is nothing here, so go home. No, this is bad. This is bad. There is something bad here. Leave. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm making a decision in here. Oh no. I feel sick. I feel nauseous. At times like this, my chill is correct. My sense for danger is good enough for an amateur magus. Your sense of danger is fucking shit, because you decide to leave on your own. That's why I can't stop. Suppressing my pounding heart, I look for Kotamine's room. You're gonna die. You're gonna fucking die. Leave.